Right guys, this may be another long video where I'm going to declutter, and this is going to be everything from palettes to mascara to brow. So yeah, let's just get into this. Let's start off with palettes. I know I'm probably not going to get rid of too many. I've done a really great job last year of making sure all of the palettes that I kept in my collection were ones that I loved, and if I didn't love something, I'd pass it along. But I will at least show you the palettes that I currently have in my collection, and if there's anything that I will part with, I'll let you guys know. So I do have the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I just got this like last week from work. Actually, I got it through work, which is awesome that I was able to get this one for gratis. It's beautiful. I haven't really even played with it much, so I will keep that one. I do have the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics. This is also one that is almost completely brand new. I think I maybe swatched a couple of the shades. So I just need to play with this a little bit more. Just got it about a month ago through work, but I was trying to finish up my Pan That palette for last year, so I didn't get to play with it much. So I will keep this one. I have another Urban Decay. This is the Moondust palette, which I use a lot for work. It's definitely not an everyday palette, but it's really fun to play with, so I will keep this one. This is the one that I'm panning this year. This is the Movida Loca palette from Kat Von D. I will be keeping this. This one here I might say goodbye to. I love this one, and it's just getting lost in my collection, and I feel like maybe my nieces would like it. Like one of my nieces would really enjoy playing with this one. So I will give it to one of them. It's just the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone. It's a really, really good drugstore palette. I just never pick it up. I have this Natural Matte palette from Too Faced. I use this one a lot when traveling, so I will keep this one. Same with the Natural Eyes, which has some of the shimmer. This is probably my favorite palette in my whole collection. It is beautiful. This is going to be one that I will get rid of. So I had kept this from my Smashbox Masterclass 3, but I still don't use it, even with it just being the nude. So I'm just going to get rid of this guy. It's really old. And then this is my Sephora Collection Minnie Mouse palette. I use it all the time, and it's so much fun to play with, and I will be keeping this one too. So these are my single shadows and pigments. I don't typically go towards my single shadows because I just like using a palette a little bit more. It's easier to work with, to have just all the shades that you need in one spot, and I never just like use these because I know I'd also have to use some of my other shades. So I do want to get some magnetic shadows that I can put in the Z palette, so I've been really trying to curate my own palette with that type of thing. And I know people are like, oh, you can try to depot shadows, but I have tried to do that in the past, and I actually got stitches on my thumbs, so we're just not going to talk about that story. But for me, I'm just not very savvy when it comes to depotting eyeshadows. I wish I was better at it, but I would much rather just have things easy and already in a pot and something that's like all similar sizes, so I can just like make a really cohesive palette that would work for me. Let's just get into this. I will get rid of this one here. It's beautiful. It's one that Dave got me when he was in Japan. I just never reach for it, and I can't really figure out a way to depot this. So I'm going to get rid of this one here. This one I will also get rid of. It is actually like a setting powder from Ofra that I got in a Ipsy bag, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to get rid of all three of these Kat Von D's. They're beautiful, but again, I don't like having them separate. And this is the one actually... You can see the giant mark. I had tried to depot this one, and this is the one that I actually got stitches from. So I am getting rid of all three of these. I just am not using them. I've had them for over a year, and they've just been sitting in my collection. So I will find them a new home. I'm sure one of my friends at work would love them. These are all really pretty. These are all just like shimmery pigments from Sephora Collection. And I just don't need all three because I only use them for work. So there's, again, no desire to keep all three. So I'm going to, for sure, get rid of this one because it's always just like really white on my face and not have the holographic look that I'm looking for. So I'm going to get rid of the Midnight Magic. And then I think I will also, I only want to keep one. So now I have to figure out which one I want to keep. The Rose Gold is really unique. and really does make a difference when I put it on. So I will keep the rose gold, and then the regular gold I will get rid of because I feel like I have shadows that would do the same thing. These are all of my liners, and I know a lot of them I haven't even tried yet because I've been going through my liners one at a time, but I do know there's probably some in here that I'm not going to use. So ones I will be keeping is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable. Love this gel liner. It's probably my favorite. This I will get rid of. This is a NYX white jumbo pencil. I'm never going to use this. I got it for a specific look, and I think that look has been achieved. I do use this one a lot. This is a Rimmel Scandaleyes in Nude. You can see all the writing has worn off. I use it all the time, and it's just really good at brightening my eyes. I will keep this Kat Von D Trooper liner in their tattoo liner. I really do like this one. It's super easy to do a wing, so I will keep that. I am going to get rid of this Grandiose liner from Lancome. I wished I loved it because I've heard great reviews, but it's in a pot, and I feel like it rubs off throughout the day, and I have to dip my brush in quite a few times to get a full wing. It just isn't my favorite, and I'm definitely not savvy enough with liner to fiddle with it to make it work, so I'm just going to get rid of this one. I will keep my Sephora Collections retractable waterproof liner, and it has a smudgy on the side. It's in black brown. This one here I've only used a few times, but it's really sheer. This is the Bobbi Brown liner in Night Sky Sparkle. Again, I wish I liked it, but again, it's just too sheer and too much hassle to make it look and be visible. So we'll get rid of that one. This e.l.f. dual end liner I'm going to get rid of. I like the concept and I like the formula, but the shade is a purple shade, and it just makes me, I don't know, it just doesn't quite work with my eyes, and I can never get it to work with other looks. So I'm just going to get rid of this one and try something else in the same concept but different shade. And then these three here are pretty much brand new that I got in from work. We have a Ciate Fierce Flick still in the packaging. We'll keep that one to try later. This Marc Jacobs, this is the Skinny Stick in Blacker, I will keep, and then the Anastasia one. These are both brand new that I got through work, so I will keep them to at least try them out. So these are all mascaras, and I'm most likely going to keep all of them. I'm going to start a new series on my channel where I try to find my holy grail mascara, and so I will be keeping these for that, and we will just, so for now I'm just going to show you the ones that I have. I have the Urban Decay Perversion. I have Too Faced Baby Doll, the It Cosmetics Superhero, and then the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I have a Smashbox Photo Finish Lash Primer. I have the Balms Mad Lash, Buxom's Mascara, the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara, the Lancome Hypnos Drama, the Estee Edit, the Edgiest Double-Ended Mascara. And then this I will get rid of. This is the Mascara Melt Off from Too Faced. It works well, I just don't like using it, so I'm just going to get rid of this. And this is going to be brows and primers, and I don't know if I'm going to get rid of much, but I do have the two from Too Faced, the primers for eyes. I have the Shadow Insurance and the Glitter Glue. We'll keep both of those. I have this guy, which was rolling away, which I am trying to use up. This is the Bare Minerals 5-in-1. It is kind of like a BB cream for your eyes, and I have been liking it, so we'll keep that one. And then the last three are actually brows. I do need to invest in a new brow pencil. I just finished my Urban Decay Brow Beater, so I need to get a new one. I got this in a subscription box, but it's too dark. It's in the shade Chocolate. This is a brow wand from Scone, and it's super dry. I just tried to do a swatch, and that's what came out. So I'm going to get rid of this one. And then I will keep both of these. So I have my Essence Make Me Brow and then the Benefits Ka-Brow. So I know this wasn't the most successful decluttering, but I still got rid of 14 pieces. And I know this was going to be a tough category because it's not like I'm going to get rid of a ton of palettes. So getting rid of 2 is awesome. And then I did get rid of some of the liners, a couple of the single shadows, and then some of those pigments, and I did keep my palettes and mascaras, so I'm still happy with what I was able to part with. Make sure to subscribe and stick around because I still have more decluttering to go. And if you do want to see some more decluttering of my home, I do have my second channel where I'm decluttering my bedroom currently, so if you're interested in that and just trying to watch, and you like watching declutterings, I do have that. I'll list that down below. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you guys soon.